Welcome back to the channel. And on this episode, I'm going to take you through a client spotlight of sorts as I take you through some of my client work for Dr. Marcus Smith. Dr. Marcus Smith is a licensed clinical professional counselor in the Chicagoland area. He has earned his PhD in counselor education and supervision. Social justice issues, trauma, LGBTQ, men's and minority mental health inform his work in the clinical, teaching, and research settings. He has also been a liaison and consultant in multiple research projects from DePaul to Rush University concerning LGBTQ youth. Now, Dr. Marcus Smith, homie, friend, fellow Aggie, fellow brother of Kappa Kappa Psi, chapter brother, he approached me about coming up with an emblem, a symbol that can represent and encourage Black mental wellness. Some of the money that is raised from proceeds from the merch will go to a fund to help clients that are struggling with getting access to therapy, whether they don't have the money or the insurance, but it's all about helping to link people to the therapy resources that they need. This project is all about awareness and inspiration. And speaking of inspiration, he gave me some words that would kind of influence where I went as far as research and as far as where I went as far as design. Peace, ancestral vibes, intention, confidence, and authority. He also gave me some colors to work with. He wanted to go with the green, black, purple, and gold. So when you think peace and you think wellness of the mental variety, you're going to think of what are the symbols, what is something that if you see it, it will make you think of peace, make you think of mental wellness. And I went through several different options and we arrived at something that I'm very proud of. He sent me an image that kind of informed the direction we might be going and what he saw in his head. So you see like the black and the wellness, you'll see that come up in one of the finished designs. So that's just an idea that he had. And then he sent me some examples of some of the kind of the mood that we were looking for as far as kind of applications of the design, and then also suggestions as far as the design itself. And when I think peace, the yoga pose, meditation pose, that kind of comes to mind, having a peace of mind. So I wanted to use that in my designs. Through discovery, there were some options. You know, I had the crown mind, the hold mind, the peace mind. So the inspiration that I went with as far as this project, you know, ancestral, you know, being inspired by African masks and headdresses and African artwork. As far as growth, you know, represented by, you know, leaves, flowers, you know, thinking about awareness, enlightenment, and thinking about how to be at peace. Like what comes to mind visually when you think of peace, when you think of meditation, when you think of self-care. Once I got the form right, and once we were on the same page as far as the form, then we started playing around with the different colors and the different options there. And then once we got that, I went with, you know, adding the text to it and adding the circle to it, because you have to first get the form right. Once we get the form right, then we see how many different ways we can use the form. So I wanted to give him options. So one of the options is like, a badge type thing. Like this is definitely be good for a hat, like having a badge type design with the Black wellness kind of in the text below the symbol. And then I added some lines because I'm also taking inspiration from, you know, the Black Power Fist, and kind of putting all those references together and melding them into one cohesive vision. It's always great to work on a project that means this much. You know, like I have my 9 to 5 where I also work for a nonprofit, and I do, freelance from time to time on the side. And I'm always drawn to projects that have a purpose that is bigger than the individual. I think mental wellness is very important, especially with the year that we had last year and the tough times that people have had and are still having. It's all about promoting the pursuit, and that's what it is, a pursuit of mental wellness. I really appreciate Dr. Smith reaching out to me, and if you want to reach out to him, whether it be to have him co-author something or have him be a resource for you or to book a session with him, you can find his information at msmithfeedback.com, and you can find information about the merch, the fund, all of everything he has in store. You can find that there. So again, thank you, Dr. Marcus Smith, AEA, my brother. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of the logo? Remember, as you go along in life, teach as you learn and inspire as you do. See y'all next time.